Natty the odd job man. Oh, dear me. All right, yes. Ho, ho. Well, yes. Aha, thank you. Who's that? I don't know.
Give it here. Hello? Ring Road Hotel, can I help you? This is the new receptionist speaking. Yes, we have got a talking well. No, it can't come to the phone right now, it's busy. You're from where? North Midwest News.
Give me that. Hello, Mr. Phooey here, head chef. Phooey. Chef. Yes, right. Now then, the talking well is not to be missed. It would make an ideal item for your evening news programme, a nice change from all the rubbish you usually show. You could do a nice film of me standing in front of it.
What's going on, Natty?
Tilly on the phone now, Miss Harriet. Your talking well is causing quite a stir.
Oh dear, what'll happen when they find out it's not a talking well but a talking monk?
You're in a pickle.
I know. Oh, I'll have to get him out of there before someone thinks of climbing down.
H-E-A-D. Yes, I'm sure.
What am I to do, Kenneth? I promised Gerald I would marry him when he needed me to get the old paddock for his gentleman's club, and I needed the money. But now I have the talking well, money will be rolling in. I don't want him now, and he will be angry about the club. He may marry Jean again and set my own daughter against me. What am I to do? I know you're in the middle of a life-saving operation, Kenneth, but I do think you could spare some time for me.
We really ought to give him some anaesthetic now.
He doesn't want it.
He does.
He doesn't. He wants to talk to me. There you are, you see. Should I pin the hotel's future on a talking well or a gentleman's club? And should I, or should I not, marry Gerald Tuffet? That's what I thought.
For goodness sake, Dora, what have you done with the pepper?
Who put it in the pepper pot?
What have you done with the pepper pot?
Who put it next to the salt cellar?
And where, pray tell, did you put the salt cellar?
Next to the pepper pot.
Oh, for goodness sake. If 7 years at Catering College have taught me anything, it's always label your condiments. Well, these fish fingers will just have to leave the kitchen without seasoning. I hope no one notices. Yeah, they'll just get covered in tomato sauce anyway.
Tomato sauce?
Aye. You do remember what you've done with the tomato sauce, I hope.
Yes. I'll put it with the salt and pepper. I can't marry you now, Gerald, not with the hotel doing so well with its talking well.
The well might dry up. A gentleman's club never dries up.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, now, it looks like I'll be marrying Jean after all.
It won't help you.
Really? I suggest you speak to your Mr. Waggy-Nut.
Mr. Nutwag? Why?
Well, he might just have something interesting to tell you about your late dead husband's will.
You want a grape, Kenneth?
No, thank you, Marjorie. I have my hands full.
We'll be in hospital a long time. Me with my mind and you with your gunshot wound.
I have the gun now.
Yes. If you put it down, you could have a grape.
I'd sooner have the gun.
You still don't trust me, do you, Kenneth?
No.
There aren't any bullets in it. I have them here. Would you like to swap?
All right. 1,
2,
3. Now I have the bullets.
And I have the gun. Hello?
Hello?
He's still down there, Natty.
Well, he will be.
Don't worry, we're going to get you out soon, before News North-Northwest come.
I can't be on the news. You've got to get me out. Don't you worry now, Miss Harriet. I'll go and get me ladders.
Mr. Nutwag? Gerald Tuffet tells me there's something about my husband's will that I should know about. Really? Oh, there's nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing of any importance. Not unless he's still planning to marry your daughter. But he is! Then you're in very serious trouble. What do you mean? Why? Your late husband decreed that should either of his daughters— I only have one daughter. But no! What about no? Nevertheless, no, Mr. Nutwag. I have one daughter. Very well, Mrs. Tavistock. The will states that if your daughter marries, her share of the house, now hotel, is put in an unbreakable trust, which is redeemable only if she has a son, and only when he reaches 21. Then any decision Kenneth and I make must be approved, not by my biddable daughter Jean, but by a faceless board of trustees? Yes, which of course would include myself as the family solicitor, and Miss Jean's husband. Gerald! Exactly. What a wonderful time of year, Kenneth. Yes. A time to forget all the problems of yesterday and tomorrow, and just concentrate on today. Yes. Act as if none of the events of the past few weeks ever happened. Yes. Christmas is a time for families and close friends, so I've locked all the guests out for the duration. They're happily wandering around the ring road, trying to get in. I saw them. Most have given up and gone to sleep on the roundabout. Good. This is going to be the happiest Christmas the Ring Road Hotel has ever known. And its first. Yes, happy about that. Fire! Fire! The hotel's on fire! Wake up, Mr. Fooey, it's all right. Just a burnt piece of toast. But it brought it all back, Dora. But the hotel's never been on fire yet. My last place was an inferno. Staff screaming for help, guests running through the gardens desperate to save themselves. Then, to top it all, a fire. Well, it's all over now, Mr. P. I don't know, Dora. That's what I thought the last 2 times, but history has a nasty habit of repeating itself. Dad, it's Norma. Your daughter. No, the other one. Yes, that's it, the hairdresser. Listen, the hotel's going to be unexpectedly closed on Christmas Day, so that's 27 wash and sets I won't be doing. I thought I'd invite myself round for dinner. Bill, my brother? Oh, he's out somewhere with that friend of his, Phil. Right then. Yes, I'll bring a bottle. Anti-dandruff or tufty curl? Oh, all right then. That's bold. Christmas, Stevie! Yes, Miss Titus. Shall you spend it with family? Well, there's only me cousin, and he's inside. But he'd let you in if you knock, wouldn't he? Not this year. Says I ate more than my fair share. But it was only one, I swear. I don't know where his turkey was. Never mind. You could always have Christmas here. I've more than enough, and I do get rather lonely. I'm a good cook, and you can drink as much beer as you want. I know what you men are like. Well, please, Stevie. Nah, I'd rather be on my own with a bag of chips, and Mike Yarwood's on the telly. He's on every year, you know. All the same impressions, so you know you won't be disappointed. Disappointed? No, I suppose not. I'm Nettie, the odd job man, using my hosepipe by the edge. Although it rained all day, I'm very pained to say not a drop went on my veg. Hello, Natty. Hello, Miss Harriet. Ready for Christmas? I wish. Mr. Fooey's in a right state. He's got us running around like nobody's business. What's got him all of a fluster? He must be used to catering for large numbers. Well, that's just it. Only one small turkey's been delivered for 33 of Mrs. Tavistock's family and close friends. And no broccoli. Broccoli what? I don't know, but apparently Mr. Tuffet likes it. The American gentleman? Yes.
Oh, don't hold with your Americans. And fancy messing about with a traditional Christmas dinner.
I better get back. I only came out to go in again. See if Mr. Fooey's found another chicken.
I wonder what happened to all the others. I can't make an omelette with no eggs. I can't make a pie without pastry. I can't make a bouffe bourguignon with no bouffe. And if 7 years at Kettering College have taught me anything, Dora, it's that I can't make a Christmas dinner for 33 people with one small turkey.
Thank goodness for turkeys, for the stuffed never arrived anyway.
And even that's wrong. 32 extra turkeys. What are we going to do with those? Mr. Fooey, Mr. Hathaway, please don't start asking me about the pudding. It'll be ready when it's ready. It's not about puddings. I think the guests are paying for Christmas dinner, so they should have something. Al fresco.
Italian food, is it? Well, if 7 years at Kettering College have taught me anything, it's how to serve spaghetti. The secret is not to break the little hoops as they come out of a tin.
I was thinking leftover veg, that sort of thing.
The turkeys? Aye. I don't want to have to explain all those extra turkeys to Mrs. Tavistock, especially when she finds out she's going short. If I get rid of them on the guests, no one will be any the wiser, and the books will be squared. Leave it to me, Mr. Hathaway. Splendid. Have you seen Jean, Harriet? I think she's in the chalet, Mr. Tuffet.
Ah?
I think she's in the chalet with Mr. Tuffet.
Ah. There you are, Harriet. Now listen carefully. I've a plan to get this Christmas back on track. Look, I've drawn it for you.
It's a tree.
It's broccoli.
Well, we'd never get a thing that size into the pan, let alone cut up into 33 servings.
It's not a tree. It's small, like, oh, I don't know.
A bush?
No. Knock, knock.
Oh, Kenneth, thank goodness. May I just have a quick word with you in private?
Don't mind me.
Thank you.
Pah! Jean, I have something to tell you.
Look at this drawing, Kenneth.
What on earth?
Gerald says it's broccoli.
It's a tree.
But you can't eat a tree.
Maybe it's a Christmas tree.
Can you eat a Christmas tree?
He's American.
You're right. Oh, dear. I sometimes wonder if I was wrong to get engaged to an older man, especially an American. Then I remember how rich he is.
Good for you. The thing is, your mother...
There you are.
Drat.
Trying to get the bad news in first. What's happened, Mum?
Kenneth has ruined Christmas.
Why? What has he done?
Invited Mrs. Chatterback. Back.
Kenneth, you haven't.
I thought she was your mother's friend. She is, and that is why we must never meet again.
Oh, well, I suppose I've got the radio for company. Oh, it's time for the news. Beep.
Here's the news. A mad axeman is on the loose in the small village of Duke's Elm. So if you have doors, lock them. If you have windows, bar them. Otherwise, do take care. Children dressed as festive elves today paraded through London for no reason other than their parents' desire to get into the newspapers, and there were plenty of newspaper men on hand to oblige.
The invitation came out of the blue. I haven't seen Frida in years. Last time we met we had a bit of a falling out, but this must mean she's ready to let bygones be bygones. Only I shall have to be careful not to mention you-know-who, or there will be trouble.
Do you want a taxi or not, ma'am?
Oh, yes, please, Porter. The Ring Road Hotel.
Ring Road Hotel?
You won't get a taxi to take you there so near Christmas.
People go round and round and round for days trying to pull off the roundabout into there.
Oh, dear. What shall I do?
I'm going that way. I'm delivering their Christmas tree.
Oh, thank you. Is that why you've got an axe in the back?
Yes. Been felling Christmas trees all my life. I'm part of the rural economy.
Are you really? I remember once my sister and I went walking in a wood, which I suppose is fairly rural. There were a lot of trees anyway, and it was raining. I was really annoyed because I had the right shoes at home, but I hadn't brought them because I didn't know we were going out into the rain. But I did have an umbrella. Unfortunately, it didn't work, so that wasn't much use. My sister had a mac on, and I said, "Why have you got that mac on? Did you know it was going to rain?" "No," she said, "but I knew we were going into the woods, and you never can tell." That was the annoying thing about my sister, you know. She always thought she knew better than me, so I tripped her up and she fell in the mud. Oh, who's the door? I wonder if Steve has come back. Hello?
Good evening. I wonder if you might be able to find a warm place in your home and heart for a stranger.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Will he be long?
I am the stranger.
Oh, I see. Come in. No one should be alone at Christmas.
I don't believe it. The telly's on the blink. Mike Yarwood's just going up and down. And my chips have gone cold. Oh well, suppose there's only one thing for it.
Right, pudding ready. Special old Fooey secret recipe brandy sauce ready. Test pudding ready.
Test pudding, Mr. Fooey?
Oh, yes, Dora. The Fooey puddings are famous throughout the Highlands for their unique flavour. The recipe has to be just right. I dare not serve a pudding on Christmas Day without checking I've got the proportions just right. When I light it, you might want to stand back. I've lowered the brandy to candy peel ratio this time. We don't want another hotel going up in smoke.
Won't be long now. The lid doesn't come off the teapot any more, so I had to pour the boiling water down the spout. Oh, what's that in your hand?
This is my chopper.
Isn't it big? Are you a lumberjack?
Something like that.
It's made as tight as surprise. Have you got the telly on? Ah! Stop!
Scalded my hand. The teapot overflowed.
And you startled me, so I dropped my chopper on top of the television.
Oh no! It's Christmas ruined, that is.